My name is Juana, and today we're gonna take a look at the massive Celestina, one of DEMETERLAND's model houses under the Elegant series. So the default Celestina has 5 bedrooms and has a minimum lot requirement of 160 square meters. Now the total floor area of the default is 132 square meters, but this one, the one that we're gonna take a look at, is around 150 square meters. So alamin natin saan napunta yung extra 20 square meters na yon. Let's go inside and check it out. The Celestina is one of the few big house models na may partition. So if you look around later on, you will see na hindi siya naka-open layout. And that is why upon entering, the first thing you will see is a wall that you can use as your receiving area. Pwede mo siyang gawing accent wall. You can put here a console table. We also conveniently put a socket right here. So if you want to put a lamp or maybe other design accents, pwedeng-pwede nyo nang gawin. Now, moving on up to the right will be our living area. The living area is divided from the dining area with a partition. Now, even if may partition siya, you will notice it's still expansive and to-accentuate pa siya with our high ceiling. And this high ceiling is actually part of the default Celestina. And that for me is a great feature. Now look at what our client did. All he had to do was put a very nice chandelier and sobrang elegant na ng entire room. Now let's talk about this wall, because in the default design, we initially wanted to put the TV right here. So we already put a provision for the socket and for the cable. But what client did is, later on I'll discuss to you how he decided to move the TV and the cable to the other side. But for now, let us move on to this window. So ang ating window, if you notice, is high window na siya all the way to the ceiling. Now I love that because this brings all the sunshine into your living room. And for me, a house talaga when all the sunshine in is giving me all the good energy that I really want to start my day. So naka-awning na din siya. Ayan. Very nice. Now for me, hindi mo to kailangan lagyan ng curtains or ng blinds. Now these are the stairs that will lead us to the 4 bedrooms, which we will explore later on. Meron din tayong balcony up there. But let's tackle that later on. For now, let's move to the storage area. Now the storage is conveniently located under the stairs. Now I like this kasi for me, it's a very efficient way of occupying the space. Lahat talaga nagagamit. So walang wastage. Now, this is the partition that I was talking about a while ago. Now, our client decided that he wanted also a provision for socket and cable right here. Now, we can also do that. However, syempre, if you want to do that, you have to tell us during the planning stage, and it comes with a minimal fee. Minimal lang naman. Now, baka nagtataka kayo bakit may naka-expose na wire dyan. That wire is actually a provision for the CCTV camera. That one actually is a freebie. It's a part of our promo. Now, if you want to learn more about our promos to see, kasi every once in a while, every season actually, we come out with freebies. If you want to avail of that, all you have to do is ask your agent or any one of our sales team, and we will be more than happy to assist you with your inquiries. Alright, so sayang naman ang mga freebies. Grab na natin yan. So this is the kitchen of the Celestina. Now, a lot of the features here are part of the default. Let's discuss them one by one. First off, kasama na syempre itong bar counter natin, which beautifully divides the kitchen from the dining area. And what's also included is, syempre, this kitchen counter. Ngayon, baka natataka kayo, wala pa yung lababo. It's because the client to opt to get his own or bring his own. Ayan. So, syempre, you have the freedom to actually bring in your own fixtures at your expense. So, ayan, may lalagay siyang sarili niya dyan. These cabinets are part of the default. So, maraming tayong malalagay. Mamaya may surprise ako sa inyo dyan. So, this one, all part of the default, these cabinets. Ayan, lahat to. So if you notice, ang dami na nating malalagay dito. We can turn this into our cupboard, put our plates, our pans. Now, this is our provision for the range hood, which is also part of the default. Now, for this one naman, you can opt to have your range built in, like what our client is doing right now. Or, pwede rin kasi na wala talaga siya at all if you have an oven. Now, some of the differences or enhancements that our client did are these drawers. Because the default comes with cabinets. So, nagpalagay siya ng 3 drawers. And kanina I mentioned the surprise here inside this cabinet. And here it is! So, diba? Panel switchboard. Baka kasi akala nyo kung ano yung surprise na yan. Now, this is one amazing safety feature in every DEMETERLAND house. So, naka-separate na siya, one for each floor and one main. Ang maganda dito, since naka-separate na siya lahat, hindi madaling mag-overload ang ating mga appliances because that is, something that not a lot of people know about appliances and overloading when it comes to power. So, this is an amazing feature, and what I like about this in particular is pwede mo na siyang itago. O, diba? Hindi siya eyesore. I'm all about that kasi, aesthetic. So we're going to take a look at the ground floor bedroom. Now, this is where one of the major enhancements done here in the Celestina happened. Because initially I mentioned that the Celestina model has 5 bedrooms. This one only has 4. So what the client did was he combined 2 of the bedrooms here downstairs into 1. Wow, so these 2 rows combined actually made the guest room really big because actually the client decided to turn this into a guest bedroom. Now, if you don't want to do that, if you want to keep it separated, you can choose to make one a study, yung isa pwede mong office, yung isa pwede mong bedroom for your child, yung isa pwede mong office or study also for your child. That's really up to you how you want to do it. Now, for this room, the client decided, siguro, mahilig siyang magpaano sa mga guests niya, pinapo-ceiling niya, o diba? Ang ganda! Now, this is what I call a guest bedroom. Now, I can imagine, you can put double bed even. You can put your closet right there. And ang dami ng saksakan, actually. You can charge so many gadgets right here. So, kasama na rin yung mga pin lights. But the lighting fixtures are not yet included. Alright, now let's go out and check out the other parts of the ground floor. So the next room that we're gonna take a look at is the ground floor bathroom. So it is actually quite huge if you notice. Medyo malaki siya. And kasama na rin syempre yung ating accent wall, the shower, the toilet, the lavatory, kasama na rin ang ating lighting. Alright, now let us go on to the dining area. I love talaga the layout and I love how all the partitions are placed because this is the other side of the wall dun kanina dun sa sala that I was telling you about. Now, what's nice and so lovely about this is perfect yung cut niya for a 6-seater, 8-seater, it really depends on the size that you need. And since naka-cove ceiling siya, it really made it the focal point of our dining area. So, pwede mo na siyang lagay right smack in the center and it will be perfect. If you notice also, what we did in the kitchen a while ago is hindi siya naka-drop or hindi din siya naka-cove. We left it plain. The client left it plain. And that, for me, made a very clear and nice division between the kitchen and the dining area. So, lovely feature right there. Again, wala pa tayong lighting fixture. The client will decide on that later on. All the pin lights are included. We also have the sockets in accessible areas. For me, that's also very important because, we're all very gadgety, diba? Ang dami nating sinacharge, ang dami nating sinasaksak, and the placements for me is very important. Now, another lovely feature of this dining area is this sliding door that leads outside. Why is it so nice? because it brings all the beautiful sunshine into your house. Talaga namang ang lakas makaaliwalas ng isang area ng bahay nyo. Now, what is not default though in this sliding door is the fact that the client opted to turn it into brown. Ayan. So normally with the default, clear lang yung kasama, but this one is brown. Moving on, let's see this door. As every DEMETERLAND house, we always have this access door. Now we will go out later on so we can explore the outside, the vicinity. But for now, I would like to take you to the second floor. So the default Celestina already has these stairs. Naka-wooden railings na siya, wood planks, glass panes here by the stairs, and of course, the metal railings. And I also love that when you pass by the stairs, you will have a glimpse of this high ceiling. And I also love that the client chose this particular chandelier kasi talagang napamaximize niya ang ganda ng ating living area. And what's more, because we have an extra window up there, lalong na-accentuate yung entire area by bringing in more light into the staircase. Alright, now let's move on to the second floor. The second floor has 3 bedrooms, 1 common bathroom, and an access to the balcony. Now, yung access to the balcony is actually an added feature by our client, and we will tackle that later on. But for now, let's go on to bedroom number 1. So, bedroom number 1 is naka-square cut lang siya, giving you the freedom and the flexibility to move your furniture around. Especially this cabinet, hindi siya naka-built-in. Now, you can opt to do that as well. Or, if you want something more permanent, you can also have them fix this sa wall. So, built-in na siya. That's really up to you. It's your preference. It's your call. Now, if you notice also, we have a lot of provisions of a socket in this room because like I said, ang dami nating gadgets, especially that this room is perfect for a kid's room. And alam mo naman natin, ang kids, may iPads, may mga cellphone, may laptop kung nag-aaral. And here we have windows overseeing the outside. I love that. Also on this side. Now, I like that both of these windows are bringing in a lot of sunshine. It's bringing in a lot of that vitamin D that your kids need. And I can already imagine the many ways we can actually design this space because I love that it's just plain and square. Now, let's move on to the next door. Behind door number 2 is not actually a bedroom. It is the common second floor bathroom. So if you take a look, ang laki niyang bathroom. And syempre complete na tayo. Meron tayong accent wall. We have the provision for the shower. Kasama na rin yan. Meron tayong ledge for your toiletries. We have our toilet, our lavatory. And again, we have that nice window over there that you can just dress up, put a shelf. You can actually even change the pattern of the accent wall. Yan. That one you can decide on during the planning stage. Kasama yan sa ating default package. So this is bedroom number 2. This is actually slightly bigger than bedroom number 1. And meron na din siyang cabinet. This one is not yet built in. It is movable. Because like bedroom number 1, the cut of this is even. Naka-rectangle naman to ng very light. Here, you can actually put a double bed. That the size will be perfect for that one. You can put a night table right here. For me, I can even squeeze in an accent chair. Or a study, a small study. This is perfect actually for teenagers, even not for the little kids, because the space is big enough. You can also accentuate it with nice curtains, Roman blinds, and it will be really nice. We have provisions for sockets also. So ayan, hindi siya tinipid sa socket. Marami talaga tayong socket dito. So you can do a lot of charging while you're in this room. We also did the cove ceiling right here to make it really, really nice. Again, the pin lights are already included, but the fixtures, the lighting fixtures are not. The client has yet to decide what he will put. Now, another upgrade that the client did was the floor. So initially we have tiles here, but for this unit, for the Celestina second floor that he bought, ginawa niyang wood design. Okay, so it's really nice. I love it. And he did this for the entire second floor. All right, so now let's move on to the next room, which is a master's bedroom. Welcome to the master's bedroom. Now, this room is really nice. Ang ginawa ni client dito, pagpasok mo pa lang, you will see that pinili niyang mag-built-in cabinet. Ayan, so it's right here. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you have the option to have it built-in or not attached to the wall. Now, kung hindi siya naka-attach sa wall, that way you have the flexibility to move it around the room. But when I look around this room, I see that in the layout, there's really no best way to put it but here. Diyan talaga siya. Because moving around, if you notice, this wall is nicely accentuated by identical na awning windows. So, immediately kasi when you see windows like these, you know that the perfect place to put your bed is right here. Right? And the perfect place to put a nightstand is on both sides. Now, looking at our ceiling, lahat ng rooms identical, lahat sila naka-cove ceiling. The clients have the option to actually have it drop or cove. So it's really nice because all the pin lights are already included. All you have to do is add the perfect lighting fixture. Alright, now let's move on to this door. Skip muna natin tong sliding door because that is my favorite part of this room. So let's go into the bathroom. So the master's bedroom is equipped with its own bathroom, syempre for privacy purposes. And since the house is big enough, we have enough space to actually put one inside the master's bedroom. So if you notice, naka-accent wall na din siya. It has a ledge for all your toiletries. It has the toilet and the lavatory. And konti na lang actually to make this nicer, and that's it. Let's go on to this door, which, like I mentioned earlier, is my favorite part because this gives us direct access to the balcony. Now, a while ago, I mentioned that the default Celestina is 132 square meters. Now, this Celestina is 150 square meters. And this is where all the magic happened. Dito napunta ang ating extra 20 square meters. So this is where the major enhancements of this Celestina happened. Nagpadagdag si client ng ating balcony. To start the lists of enhancements that our client did, let's begin with this door. So the sliding door na kasama sa default is only clear yung tint, but this one, pina-brown niya yung tint. That way, syempre, it won't be too hot inside the master's bedroom. The next enhancement that happened was in-extend niya yung balcony over all the way into this side. And syempre, since in-extend natin yung balcony, nagkaroon ka ng outdoor space, we also put an all-weather or weatherproof socket right here. Alright, so this part is not really part of the default Celestina. Now, when the client decided to cover the downstairs, nagkaroon siya ng double purpose. Nagkaroon na nga ng roof yung carport natin, nagkaroon pa tayo ng added balcony on the second floor. Now, another added feature to this Celestina is the railings that we put here in this extra balcony. Because in the default Christina, the balcony only reaches up to there, so syempre automatically the railing will only be up to here. Now, I will show you another added bonus. I would like to call it bonus because it's really a nice feature, and I'll take you right here. So this is an access door that leads you directly to the second floor. Now let's go downstairs so we can take a look around the vicinity. Now let me take you back to the access door that is found right between the kitchen and the dining area. This door gives you full access to the back. When you turn left, it will take you to the service area and the carport, but right now I'm gonna turn right. Turning right will bring you directly to the lanai area, right in front of the sliding door that will then direct you to the dining area. O, diba? It has complete access. So when you exit through your dining area or through the access door, you will be faced with this expansive area which you can turn into your lanai, your garden, your entertainment area. It's really up to you. Now, off the top of my mind, I can already imagine, for me, it's grass. It's grass and landscaping all the way. Now, if you're not the type to really take care of plants and greens like I do, you can turn this into a cobblestone walk path, you know, you can put nice tiles and you can put like lanai chairs, maybe a wicker chair, string lights, and this will be the perfect place for you to entertain your guests and have mini events if you're into that. Alright, so now let's move on to this area. Now moving this way will take you directly to the front of your house. Now this one will be fitted with progress and basic landscaping, and that is part of the default Celestina. So magiging grass to, which we will put once the residents are already ready to move in. And I also noticed that from the outside, you can really see how grand this corner window is. Alright, so moving on to this side, you will also notice that as with every DEMETERLAND house, we have the signature white and gray stripes. At syempre, hindi rin mawawala ang ating 3 tubular brown stripes. That is a staple for every DEMETERLAND house. Now let's take a look at this expansive carport. Now, it is huge. You can actually fit 2 cars here comfortably. Diba ang laki niya? And, syempre, since it's outdoor, we also added the provision of weatherproof sockets. Naglagay din kami ng, syempre, faucet should you wish to do your own car washing. And a while ago when we were upstairs, I told you that one of the major enhancements done here at the Celestina is that we added a balcony. With that, we were able to put a cover here at the carport. So I love the fact that we did that because at least when it's raining, you don't have to get wet, diba? It's a really, really nice added feature. Now, this is the service area that I was telling you earlier. Now, I know it's a bit cramped, but that is because we chose to maximize the living space. But it's still big enough. You can still turn this into your laundry area or your dirty kitchen. Now, what I love about this is it will also give you direct access to the house without having to enter the front door. That way, if you bring stuff in the market, if ikaw yung tipong tao na ayaw mong nadudumihan yung sala mo or yung dining area before you bring in your pinamalengke, then this is the perfect path for you to take. So this has been the slightly enhanced Celestina, making it bigger, grander, and making it a little bit more perfect for you to raise your family. Well, we hope you liked that walkthrough video as much as we enjoyed making it for you. And I also hope that we help you decide on your next dream home. See you next time, everyone!